Our proposal is to genetically modify corn plants so that they're more resistant to temperature changes.
By genetically modifying corn plants, we can reduce the risk of them dying out due to climate change. If less corn plants die out, there will be less global hunger and less warfare caused by the climate change. Gene transfer technology is a sophisticated version of a cut-and-paste operation. Once a desired gene is identified in the native plant's genome, it can be cut out, transferred to the target plant, and pasted into the genome. Once the new gene has been introduced, the plant can be bred to create a new strain that passes the gene from generation to generation. Gene transfer technology can be used to genetically modify crops like these pineapples and crops to make them more resistant to certain changes. GMO crops aren't all good or all bad. Here are some pros and cons of using GMO crops in our society.
But GMO crops utilize less time, machinery, and land.
Additionally, GMO crops allow farmers to combine plants that could never mate in the wild, and survive being sprayed by weed killer. This means farmers could treat their entire field instead of just weeds.
Genetic modification can cause harm to the kidney, liver, heart, and other organs. Without corn, many farmers would be in poverty because of it.
In addition, genetically modified crops can often combine proteins not contained in the original organism, which can cause allergies. Because of this, some companies have made an effort to label their crops non-GMO. Labels like this non-GMO verified sticker indicate to the consumer that the product was made without the use of GMOs. Despite possible drawbacks, GMO crops are very common in our society today. Based on 2004 estimates, about 17 countries, including the United States, have adopted biotech crops. In 2004, the global area of biotech crops was 81 million hectares, including 47.6 million hectares in the United States. Climate change is caused by the greenhouse effect, which keeps Earth much warmer than it would be otherwise. In this, gases in the atmosphere retain heat like heat is retained in a greenhouse. However, change in concentration of gases like carbon dioxide in the Earth's atmosphere will cause the Earth's temperature to change. Much of the rise of the carbon dioxide concentration has happened since 1950, where there has been a rapid increase in industrialization and burning fossil fuels. Global temperature changes could cause increased flooding and increased droughts in some areas, and even a few degrees change could drastically affect Earth's weather. Changes in temperature could drastically cultivate how and where crops are grown.
Corn crops are a vital part of America's agricultural system. Farms who grow the crops earn a vast majority of their income from the sales.
Climate change could mean reduced yields, which would mean productivity would decrease due to higher temperatures, and farmers would make less of a profit on their corn crops. Additionally, third world countries or developing nations who rely on corn as part of the global economy could be forced into poor international trade agreements, which would cause further conflict in already poor. By genetically modifying corn crops, we can reduce the effects climate change will have on the world hunger situation and help protect what is often called the world's most